Getting there. We're live. Oh my God.
We're doing this. Our first ever. Oh boy.
It's kind of crazy.
Could be our first ever and our last ever.
Nah,
We'll be good.
We'll be good.
I think we'll be good. What's up, YouTube? What is going on out there?
So if I can see people are watching, you can go ahead and chat with us. And if you're drinking, let us know what you're drinking or what you're doing, since we are quarantined also. Not quarantined. We're self-quarantined.
I can't give a useless plug. I'm just drinking lemonade.
Everybody knows it's Turkey Hill. It's pretty obvious.
With a little bit of vodka in it. What's going on out there? Is there a virus or something that's happening?
Hi, Chuck.
What's up, Chuck?
Chuck is drinking Jameson Cask Mate and lemonade.
Huh.
Is that what you're drinking, or is that what you're recommending?
Why not?
So we're on the porch.
The front porch.
Yes.
In an undisclosed location.
Yes. My house. And this is where we have a sofa out here. This is where we spend a lot of time during the summer. Huh? No, we're not. It's not like a trash
couch
sofa.
on the porch. Hillbillies.
It's a beautiful sofa, actually. Yes. It's lovely.
Yes.
And we have snacks.
And we have booze. And you can't see him, but you have Theo. Theo's going to be popping his head up either there or over there.
Probably bring him out at some point.
I'll see if he pops up. Probably not.
So it's been a long week.
Some things happened.
Yeah. And we actually went out today. We didn't do a whole lot last weekend.
No.
I mean, we didn't go out really at all.
No.
Out of the house even.
Yeah.
But this week I've been grocery shopping twice. Today we went on a hike.
Yes.
We went to Brandywine Creek State Park and we went on a hike, and that was nice. We didn't touch anyone else or get anywhere near anyone else, which was good. What else? Work.
I went to Lowe's this morning while you were at work.
Yeah, he went to Lowe's and got a new light for the porch because the old one, it's a motion sensor light. It had died, and I kept changing the light bulb, and that wasn't doing it.
It had no more motion.
No, it was done. But
it was over.
Yes.
So, what else is happening?
What else is happening?
I'm pretty sure the state of Maryland's going to be on lockdown come this week.
Don't frighten people.
Apparently the National Guard has full activation. So when I go back to work Sunday, I'll learn more. If they go, oh, you live here now. So
do you have to legit live at work?
We have the ability to. Well, we stay there 180 days a year. We live there. It's like a big house. We have beds. We have a kitchen. We have a lounge. In the event that they hold us over, they'll obviously have to pay us, come up with more living accommodations because they only have beds for the amount of people that are working that night.
That's good.
Oh, yes. Cheese.
Cheese and crackers.
So
cheese is really
yesterday at work called me, wanted to know if I was okay, if I had any childcare needs, if I was feeling okay. So each shift had to call the complete opposite shift. There's 4 shifts at work where I work. So they each had to call each other to make sure they were okay. Sounds to me like they're going to do probably mandatory overtime if this gets way more serious than it already is. Every day work and every night work when I go in, I have to be screened. They do a ultraviolet thermostat or thermometer. They sit there.
They can scan you?
They scan me.
Without touching you?
Without touching me, yeah. So I have to do that now. That starts, my shift was getting off right when it started. So Sunday when we go back. And if we have any elevated temperature, we're immediately put in quarantine and put off. So.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam. At work it's been kind of weird. It's been I'm at a really busy firehouse. It's been really quiet. not a lot going on, which is unusual. When calls are dispatched, they'll tell us if it's like a sick case or something like that. They'll tell us a potential person with symptoms, and we have to rule them out. We have to call the hospital and all that. We haven't had any of those. Not that they're not happening. It's just my firehouse when I worked, we didn't have them. So I don't know. I think everybody, for the most part, is staying in.
I don't think so.
I mean,
I don't think so.
Within reason. We're not getting the rush hours. Apparently, there's no rush hour now. So we'll see. Like this morning, she had zero issues going to work. I mean, it was 3 o'clock in the morning, but
I drove by a big old accident on 95, though.
Was it corona related?
No, it wasn't corona related. But, I get to work and we have to be by ourselves in the studio. Like, no one else is allowed in the studio. Blair's off for a couple of days. He doesn't come back until Tuesday. He had scheduled vacation. And it's just weird. You can feel it's different. You can feel there's like nobody around. It's weird. And coming home, there's barely anybody on the road. There's a lot of trucks, which thank God, because the trucks are getting us the stuff that we need, but it's crazy.
Well, like this morning around 9 is when I went into Lowe's, and I went through town here, and there was nothing. Like there was no. It was like an early. The best way to describe it, a very early Sunday morning.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it seemed like to me. Did see a good bit of trucks on the road, like on the one road off of 95 or whatever. But yeah, it's definitely different. That's for sure.
Everything's closing.
This is like a big blizzard that's going to last a month, if not longer. Think about it that way. When we have blizzards and we're snowed in and we can't get out anywhere. But this time the government is telling us, don't come out.
That's what's weird and scary about it.
Yeah, it's the first of my life. In my 36 years.
He's not 36. Don't let him tell you he's 36.
Cradle robber over here.
I am a cradle robber because I am technically older than you. I am a year older than you.
9 months. So 10 months.
I'm 10 months
10
older.
months, yeah.
Yeah, my birthday's coming up April 9th. Be quarantined for it. I'm going to be 50. I'm going to be 50. Oh my God. I don't feel 50.
Half a century.
Okay, don't put it like that.
Well, it is the truth.
I know. But I don't feel it. I mean, I don't feel 50. I don't know what 50 is supposed to feel like, but I don't
How do you feel right now?
Right now?
You feel 49?
No.
You just feel like you're as old as you feel.
I feel like I'm in my 30s still.
Well, there you go. My arthritis has me feel like I'm in my 90s, but
well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Do you want some more cheese?
I'm good right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good to have arthritis when it takes you like an extra minute or two to get out of the car, and this one's like, let's go, chop chop. Come on, chop chop. Let's go.
I move quickly. I do things quickly, and it's not always the most attractive thing the way that I am. I admit that. I'm kind of like, I'm a little hyper. And when I get to a place, I want to get out of the car and I want to get into wherever I'm going. And so Brian takes a little bit longer to get out of the car. There's been some yelling. There's been some threats.
So let's just revisit something. So when was that? A couple months ago, Paula and her radio station did the polar bear plunge. I took her car, met her where she was doing the plunge, so she didn't have to ride back with everybody. And because it was closer for us to come home from where she was than to drive basically double back. Unbeknownst to her, I started getting an inner ear infection to the point where I was feeling like imminent death. Like I knew I had, like I needed to go to either the doctor.
Jeez.
I knew I needed to go to the doctors or urgent care or something. I had the sinus pressure, the whole nine.
It was bad.
It was bad. She was driving home, and I just started laying over against the door to the point where I felt like I was going to, like I just had nothing left. I was just It was like a 45-minute ride home. So she said, let's go home. We'll let the dog out. And then I'll take you to urgent care. Perfect. So we go to urgent care. And as we're pulling in, mind you, my temperature was like 102, I think it was, 101. It was mild. Again, I felt like dirt. And she proceeds to belittle me and tell me how I was going to go down, how I was getting out of the car, and how I was going into the doctor's office. And there was no ands, ifs, or buts about it. And my exact words to her were, if I had the energy right now, I would probably choke you. I'm just leaning up against. I'm leaning up against the car like this, and she goes, listen here. And she proceeds to tell me how I'm going to get out of the car with full arthritis and an inner ear infection.
Let me tell you this. One time we were going out to brunch.
Oh no.
And we were going to.
You're about to see Theo, by the way.
Yeah, he's going to jump up in the window because
somebody
just walked by with a dog.
There's Theo.
We'll let him out on the porch in a minute.
He'll come out a little bit once it gets a little darker.
We need to shut these windows.
Yeah.
One time we were going out to brunch and we pulled up at Lucky's Coffee Shop in North Wilmington.
Which is a really good little restaurant.
It is. It's really cute. And we pulled up and it was like, hey, Lucky's, sometimes there's a line and it gets crowded. And I know that. And I'm like, I don't like lines. I get impatient.
She doesn't wait. She does not wait. If there's people paying their bill, she'll throw a fit. We're not eating here. They're leaving.
That's not true.
Oh, it's 100% true.
You
lose your mind if there's 3 cars in the parking lot. No, too busy. We're not going in there.
I want my food. Look, here's the thing. Here's the thing about me. I don't snack. I never snack. He snacks all the time.
As we're snacking.
By the way, I'm going to say hi to Arlene. And I want to say hi to Britt and Joe. Hi.
Hi, guys.
Okay. I don't snack. He likes to snack. We're like different that way. So.
And she's got a plate of food.
No. What I'm saying is like during the day, I don't snack. So when it's mealtime, I am ready. I'm hungry. And so I probably eat more at mealtime than he does because I don't snack. It's like it all evens out. But when I'm ready to go to breakfast or brunch or dinner, I want to be seated right away and I want my food in like 30 seconds.
Listen to me. The fire department doesn't require me to get out of this house, get out of the firehouse, into the fire truck and out the door faster than she requires me to do this. Like I've went to houses burning to the ground slower than she wants me in the car, out the door. Let's go now.
I don't see a problem with that.
Oh no, none
whatsoever. I don't see a problem with that. So
and God forbid there's people in line.
We pull up to Lucky's Coffee Shop, right? And I get a really good parking spot, like right up front. And I'm like, okay, this is going to be great. And I park and I grab my purse and he's just like sort of starting to put his stuff together.
Right.
He's meandering.
Right.
And I see this elderly couple. Now, this was pre-coronavirus. I'm not like taking food out of the mouths of the elderly. This was pre-coronavirus when it was every man for himself. And I literally went, Brian, get out of the car. We've got to get in there. We've got to beat these people. And he's like, what?
Imagine a football player
I get out of the car,
running through a line with the ball. Trying to get
out of the car, and I see that they are beating us to the door. I literally lose my shit. I'm like, Brian, come on.
She yelled, like, get away from the car. There's a bomb and it's about to go off. That's how she's screaming in the middle of this parking lot for me to hurry up and get to the door of the restaurant.
I did.
Which, mind you, they did beat us, and we did get seated within, what, a minute and a half?
But they beat us. That's the point.
Oh, my
God.
They
beat us.
Oh, my God.
You let 2 really, really much older people beat us to the door, which is like, why? Because
I'd have held the door for him. If I'd have beat him to the door and they were right behind me, I'd open the door and held it for him. And then you'd have broke up with me right then and there. But
That's not true.
Because I care about the elderly.
Here we go. This is why you're so much better than me. I do care about the elderly. I take care of my uncle. He lives
Yes,
next
you
door
do.
to
You
me,
do a
and
very
he's
good job
elderly.
with your uncle. He
But
lives, like over there.
literally, I'll kill people to get my seat at brunch. Is what I'm saying.
You probably should. Double parking out front, want to talk to us in 5 minutes.
Nah, just kidding.
Are you threatening to kill
Just
people
kidding.
on YouTube? Anybody else?
Our connection is unstable.
Well, at least our relationship isn't unstable.
Our relationship is stable.
No,
we're both unstable, though.
Right. We're both not mentally stable, but we're in concrete and as a he and she.
Yeah, we are. We are. Except
when it comes to going places.
No, except for this. What?
Tell them about Kohl's. Kohl's, a department store.
Okay. So we were going to Kohl's. What were we going to buy? I needed something, and you wanted something. You needed a tie.
I needed a tie.
Yeah. Okay. So we went to Kohl's, and we pull up in the parking lot, and we're out in the, I like to park kind of far away because I don't mind walking. Oh, the taco is how you can subscribe. If you click on the taco, Arlene, that's how you can subscribe.
Wait a minute, you're telling somebody to click on your taco?
No, to click on the taco.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your taco.
My taco.
Don't be clicking on her taco now.
It's my taco.
My taco.
Wow. This is not
what? Is it
the
PG?
time or the place.
Is it PG?
Nah, it's R-rated, so whatever
Okay.
you want. Sensi 17.
Welcome!
Right.
Sorry, not you guys.
Anyway.
Oh,
so-
somebody just left. Was that a...
No, it has nothing.
Boom.
That's not.
Well, it just made a noise.
That's not that.
Wasn't me.
Anywho, so we had to go to Kohl's. So I like to park kind of far away. And so I park kind of far away and I get out of the car and I'm literally at the entrance to Kohl's and I turn around.
Love of my life, by the way.
And I turn around and Brian is just getting out of the car. And I turned around and I'm like, what are you doing?
No, I think it was more like, let's move or something like that.
It might have been. But he yells out like really loudly, I'm disabled. Because he does. He has arthritis.
I have 3 herniated discs, and I'm pretty much ate up with arthritis for me beating on my body
It's
for 30
true.
some years
It's
as a
true.
firefighter. So
It's true. And I really should try to be more understanding.
but she's not. And she
I'm
won't.
not.
And she
I'm
won't.
trying.
Because I can promise you tomorrow, if we go outside and I'm taking 42 seconds instead of 41 seconds to get out of a car, she's going to be yelling at me. to
Who
get out
takes
of
care of you when you're not feeling
You
well?
do. You take exceptional care of me. Like you are it. You're the bomb. And I mentally appreciate that.
So,
Somebody just said Brian.
Chuck,
Hi, Chuck.
Brian needs to buy you a drill sergeant's hat. I'm okay with that.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I'm okay with that.
I mean, you're good at yelling at me, so.
I don't yell at you. I just
In fun. You yell at me in fun.
just
So.
make suggestions.
At a increased
Volume.
Increased volume. I was trying to think of a really cool way to say it.
So what is everybody doing during this coronavirus thing about haircuts, pedicures, nail appointments, all of this? This is what I want to know. This is the real tea that I'm looking for, because as I mentioned on the air this morning, I canceled my pedicure appointment, and I haven't done my own. No, that's not
She's
true.
gonna have daggers.
That's not true. I literally haven't
Two
done
talons.
my own toenails in so long. I don't even know if I know how to do it. I know I'm not good at it. I know that having other people do it is much better. Arlene, you need yours done so bad too. I know. I feel like we need to learn how to do this and do our own toenails. But I do my own fingernails, but my toenails are so much more difficult, and they never look as good when
They're just little piglies. How can you?
No, yours are little piglies. Mine need things. I need to do things.
Snip, snip.
No, not snip, snip. That's
Then you
no,
scrub them and all that
no.
stuff.
Yeah, you scrub them, but they need to like be done. They need to be done. So, and also, not to get too graphic, but when we were coming home from, listen, what is she on? She can barely talk. I'm not on anything.
Florazine. She's taking Florazine.
I'm on Florazine. So when we were coming home from Brandywine Creek State Park today, I got a phone call. And what was the phone call?
That a certain service that you take.
European Wax Center called, and
Yes.
they canceled my appointment for my monthly waxing. And Brian was like, "No,
Call him back.
No.
Tell him no.
that's not true."
That's not even remotely true.
So here's what I need to know. Are you okay with me going native at this point?
Me?
Yeah.
Going native.
Me.
Like
I'm not gonna get it.
Don King and a leg lock. Like we're talking.
Stop that. Don't do that.
Like we're talking.
Don't do that. No.
I mean, yeah, I'm good.
Like 70s is what I'm saying.
I'm just gonna get my bag. You just want to mail the rest of my stuff down?
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
But I mean, that's just like one thing that,
Right?
amongst a bajillion
And
things.
I'm supposed to get my hair cut Tuesday, but I have a meeting I have to cancel anyway. But I'm sure they're gonna be closed.
They probably will be.
Yeah.
And I thank God that I got my brows done last week, or else it would have been really bad.
But like doctor's appointments and stuff, and then you have, dentist appointment. I mean, all that kind of stuff. Is it going to be canceled? I mean, who knows?
Yep. It's crazy. I think everything's going to be canceled. Everything's
Even
canceled.
Christmas, they're going to cancel
stop
Christmas.
that. Don't say that. But I think
We should be better by Christmas.
I think 2020, spring 2020 is canceled.
Speaking of spring, how about the clowns in Florida doing the spring break? Our future gang. Oh my God.
That made me so angry. Literally. My daughter is 20. She's turning 21 on Tuesday. And she's so upset. Sorry, I'm eating. She's so upset because she's turning 21. She should be able to go out to a bar with her friends and have fun on her 21st birthday, and now she can't. She has to stay home. She can't go anywhere. She's stuck inside. Her college is closed. Her job is closed. She's got nothing that she can look forward to right now. And I feel so bad for her because I remember my 21st birthday, and it was amazing. I went down to Kelly's Logan house, had my first legal drink, and it was amazing.
I remember turning 21. I don't remember that night. I do remember being at a bar and telling the guy, no, look at the birthday. No, look at the birthday.
Oh, on your license, because you still had the side face.
Maryland had the side proof.
Yeah.
You had to turn your head.
Arlene says her son is turning 21 on Tuesday, too.
Well, happy birthday, Arlene.
Oh, that's awesome. But, gosh, it's terrible. I mean, I feel really bad. I feel bad for...
So, if Kate, you're watching, we might ask you to come over and hang out with us and celebrate your 21st.
You drunk, girl? No,
Celebrate
not drunk.
your 21st birthday.
Yeah. I mean, this is not how anybody wants to celebrate their 21st.
No, not at all. But I mean, in the grand scheme of things, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, it's going to be a good story to tell, I guess. Oh yeah, but yeah. Remember when I turned 21, we were quarantined and all that. So.
It's going to totally ruin my 50th birthday too.
Yes, we were supposed to go to New York and spend a weekend.
We were going to go and stay in New York for the weekend.
But that sounds like that's going to be a bust.
I think that's over.
Yeah.
So
it stinks because I wanted to go.
Me too. I love New York. I mean, they should make that like a slogan or something.
With like an apple.
Or a heart.
Or heart, New I.
Mm.
Not the sticker would be really big if you wrote New York. So just have I heart NY.
Oh my God! I think you're on.
Look at that. We should patent that.
We totally should
before somebody else does. So
yeah, so that's a bummer. So I'm probably going to be spending my 50th birthday here on the porch. But that's okay.
I'll
With
be here.
you. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll be here unless I'm locked down.
That's what I'm saying. What if they lock down
I'll sneak
everything?
up here.
How?
I will sneak up here.
You don't know any back ways. You can't even barely make a back way when there's a traffic incident.
I'll be here with bells on my feet.
I hear you.
Bringing in 50 years of my boo.
I can't even believe that.
50. Well, I just turned 49, so that was a shocker.
How's that feel?
Feels like 49. I mean, and it just does. I don't actually. I think I told you this before. 30 didn't bother me at all. Not much light. Let me move up. 30 didn't bother me at all. 35 kind of rattled me a little bit because I was like, wow, halfway to 70. 40 was nothing. 45.
What did you do for your 40th birthday?
I do not remember.
What?
I don't remember what I did. I'm sure I went to dinner with. So backstory, my dad. I know I've told you.
Show my nails, which I do.
Backstory. I know I've said this 1,000 times. My dad has passed away. Every year on my birthday, religiously, we always went to Outback Steakhouse for dinner. So I would almost guarantee you for my 40th birthday, I went to Outback Steakhouse. Me and my child. So other than that, I don't know what I did. I don't remember. It was 9 years ago. I don't remember what I did yesterday sometimes, but
okay, that's a problem.
That was 9 years ago. I usually take off if my shift is supposedly working that week. I usually take off the week of my birthday and do literally nothing. I call it the week of my birth. I usually take off the entire week. This year I didn't do that.
No, you didn't.
No, I was up here for most of it.
Yeah.
But I think I worked part of it. I think night works or something because I remember taking cake to work. Because it's an unwritten rule in the fire service. When it's your birthday, your anniversary, you have to bring dessert in. So,
like on your thing now.
Your fire department anniversary, which mine's coming up May 7th. They've already reminded me that I have to bring in cake and ice cream for my anniversary. Your birthday, you have to bring cake and ice cream in.
Chuck wants to know how many years till you can retire.
I can go now if I wanted to. I'll have 30 May 7th. With sick time, it gives me about 32 and a half years. But I'm going to do, I think, 33 or 34, and I'm going to leave. So I think. Depends how my health is. Depends how I feel. Like I said, I'm in a busy firehouse, so night works suck. Imagine somebody waking you up 3 or 4 times after you go to bed by flipping the light on and say, hey, go to somebody's house and drive us there. That's me every night work. You're trying to wake up. If you have to use the bathroom, you got to wait till you get back. But it is what it is. I've been doing it since I was 15 years old. So it's like old hat, I guess.
It wears on you.
It wears on you. Yes.
I mean, I can see
As evident. Yeah. When I came in yesterday or the day before, it was the day before I got here. We had 5 runs after midnight. We can go to bed at 9 o'clock. I usually lay down around 9. We had 1 or 2 before that, but after midnight, between 12 midnight and 6 a.m. when we got off, we had 5 calls. So I got about 2.5 hours sleep. Every time I'd fall back asleep, the lights would come on, the bells would go off, and we'd screaming out the door again.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It
wears
a lot.
on him.
Yeah, our hearts don't like that anymore. It jolts you. I had my version of the Fitbit, whatever the Samsung watch, and my heart rate went from sleeping like mid 60s, bells went off one time, and my heart rate shot up to 108. So that gives you an idea what we're thrown into in the middle of the night. So when you not anybody's watching, but people say, "Oh, you guys go to bed, go back and play pinochle, play checkers, watch TV." No, not imagine that. Imagine sound asleep and your heart rate exploding to 108 because somebody says they need you.
He's really good at it though, because I've been in the fire truck with him.
She's ridden along with us a couple times
while he's driven, and it's pretty impressive,
It's like a big car.
No,
That's what I tell people. It's just a big car.
Not like a big car. It's way different.
All I
than a
do
big
now
car.
is drive. I got about 9 years ago, was it? I decided that this is a young man's game, and I got tired of it. And I didn't realize I was being the beginning stages of arthritis. That I decided that I think I'm just going to drive all the time. So it's called a lateral promotion from the position that I had. And I've been driving since 2011. I've been driving since I was about 19 years old. I've been driving a fire truck on and off. But now it's my full-time job at work is drive a fire truck.
He says driving like he's like taking everybody out for like a Sunday stroll.
I take them where they want to go, which is true. They'll send us a piece of paper. And
Going on the wrong side of the road.
Nah, we didn't do that.
Going really fast.
Nah, 10 to 15 over the speed limit.
No.
That's what the state says.
Going the way that you're supposed to go.
Right.
I mean, it's amazing.
You want us coming there quickly, right? Or you want us to take our time?
No.
You
Get
decide.
to my house quickly.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but no, it's fun. I still love my job. I still love going to work every day. It's fun. I love doing it. I don't know anything else. I don't know what I'm going to do when I retire. Probably just ride around real fast in my truck with the flashers on or something. I don't know.
Okay. So here's the thing. He is so into what he does that when he comes up here, we listen to the scanner. And when we hear there's a fire, which
what are you talking about?
Put that down. When he hears there's a fire, we literally stop everything. There's a special tone when there's a fire. And when we hear it, we
drop what we're doing.
We drop what we're doing. And if it's a fire, we're going. And we jump in the car and we drive and we go to it. And now he's got me doing it. And now he'll send me a text and he'll be like, if he's down at work, he'll send me a text. He'll be like, oh, there's a fire in Wilmington. Send pics.
I'll give her an address, such and such, and house on fire. Sounds like they got work or whatever, and she'll get there. And
I have gone to fires.
She has gone.
I have taken pictures and sent them to him.
The first time
like
you did it.
Like a good little soldier.
The first time you did it, I figured you were like sending me something like dinner or, like you always send me selfies of yourself. I thought that's what it was. I get a picture of you. It was you could tell you were in your car and there was a fire truck and hose in the street. I was like, I was at work. I was like, look, my girl went to a fire. Check this out.
Funny. That is so funny.
I used to go get pics. That's what I was saying.
I'm like so hyper aware of everything like fire related now.
Well, you have this kind of, you have your dad was a police officer. You have relatives that were firefighters that are still on a job up here. You still have relatives that are on the job in the police department up here. So it's in your blood.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You just didn't know you had it in your blood till I mentioned it to you.
I didn't even think about it, actually.
Many times I sat up here when we first started dating and you were like, oh, I wonder where they were going. Now, whole time I'm going, yeah, I wonder where they're going.
You should have told me. You should have been like, I need to go figure out where they're going.
We should probably figure this out. So I gave her my old scanner that I wasn't using. And then I started coming up and it was on and over top the TV. You could listen to it. I'm like,
I've had scanner apps on my phone and iPad since way back. I mean, even when my dad worked for the Wilmington Police Department, my grandmother and I would listen to the scanner all night long. And we had sheets of what the codes meant and stuff, but after a while you got to know them by heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you listen, you can almost figure out what the codes are now, but sometimes you're like, oh, I wonder what that means.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
It is fun.
Somebody called you a whacker.
What's that mean?
That means it's like a squirrel.
There's so many terms.
That's a New Jersey term for chasing fire trucks. It's a whacker. Yeah. Or PA. I think it's PA too. In Maryland, we call them squirrels. So.
No, my cousin called me a squirrel.
Yeah, your cousin when he gave me a T-shirt from Wilmington.
My cousin.
Fire department.
He's a
battalion chief.
Yeah, and I was wearing one of his shirts.
Engine 12.
Yes, I was wearing one of his shirts, and literally my cousin goes, "Oh, I see you're wearing your squirrel uniform," and I was like, oh, "I'm kind of proud." Arlene says, "Do you all still use the 10 codes?"
We do not. Actually, and this is a true story, and I'm glad you mentioned that. Since 9/11, so many things change. And in the fire service, in the police department, emergency management, let's just say that, giant tragedies change a lot of way we do things. So when 9/11 happened, certain fire departments used 10 codes, certain fire departments did not. So imagine you going to somebody's house and they're speaking a completely different language and you have no idea what they were saying. So the big one was the Pentagon. When the Pentagon got struck, there were so many different fire departments there working. It's called mutual aid, but they all had their own lingo. They all had their own numbering system. So there may have been 5 engine 33s there. So they went to, it's called Nova. It's a whole different thing, but they're doing away, the incident management system is doing away actually with the 10 codes. So they're slowly phasing them out. I know fire departments generally don't do them anymore. They say what you see. So if you have smoke showing, you say, I have smoke showing instead of saying I have a 10, whatever. So yes, their police departments are still doing that, but the fire service is slowly phasing all that stuff out. So it's lingo that everybody understands. Does that make sense?
Yes, but one thing that I learned is when firefighters pull up on a house and they tell you like there's like certain names to the sides of the house.
So we
like the front and side.
A house is A, B, C, D. The front of the house that you're looking at, address side, would be side A. To the left of the house would be B. To the rear is C, and to the other side would be D.
See, I learned this.
So if they'll pull up and say we're side A, side Alpha, side Bravo, whatever, and they'll give the size of the house, the type of construction, and what they have.
It's really interesting.
And generally, 99.9% of all fire departments across the country do that.
Interesting.
Yes.
I've learned a lot.
You learned a lot. All of our listeners, our tens of listeners, have heard that. Understood what we do in the fire service.
Oh, there's someone riding
Children
a
riding
bike up the
bicycles.
street.
No, they didn't get it yet. Whatever they're screaming. I'm sure you guys can hear it too.
I love that there's like kids and people and families out.
I mean, it's a quarantine. They want everybody to stay in the house.
Okay,
So what do? You go out riding?
No, that's not what that means, actually. I don't think that's what it means. I feel like getting outside is good. Not getting near other people. Don't get near other people. Just if you want to go outside and get some fresh air by yourself. Like today we went for a hike.
Yes.
Now, obviously we're not quarantining from each other, because we've been together this whole time. But people are watching us.
Are they watching us? We're on TV. Like, share, and subscribe.
Stop. But I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing to get outside, get some fresh air. I feel like it's good. We had all the windows open today because, it's like 70 degrees right now.
77 today. I checked the weather before I went to Lowe's.
It was nice.
It was 59 when I left, and it was a high of 77 today. So it was nice.
That's really nice. I love it.
I'm just checking my phone. Looking for fires.
Oh my God.
This is how bad I am, gang. On my phone. You can't really see it. It'll focus in. You can see that. I get fire texts from, like, Philadelphia has a house fire right now. So if you know anybody lives on Edding Street in Philly, their house is on fire. 1406.
You don't know anybody in Philly.
I do not know anybody in Philly.
You're completely insane.
But I'm just looking at my phone.
I'm checking my phone too.
Any other questions? Anything you want to know? Please ask us. I can't have dead air. Can we have dead air?
Yeah, we can have dead air.
Oh, okay.
I can't have dead air.
No, you can.
In my job, no. The music has to continue playing.
Because when the music plays.
What?
What was that song? When you...
Let the music play.
Let the music play.
By Shannon.
Yes.
Lord.
Shannon.
Mm-mm.
Oops.
My glass is empty. This is a horrible thing.
See, I'm a professional because I brought my drink with me.
I didn't.
So.
Yes, we do need to hang out sometime when this stuff is over.
Yes.
And not just virtually.
Yeah. Bar, restaurant.
Oh my God. I can't wait to go back to a
restaurant.
restaurant.
We should do a live at a restaurant or something one night.
I don't think we can do that.
I don't think we can.
Legally.
Go somewhere we can legally, and y'all can come out and
that'd be fun.
Party with us.
That would be fun.
We tend to get a little foolish. Foolish or fun? We Uber, by the way. We don't drink and drive. We Uber.
we don't drink and drive. We Uber.
We Uber.
We are really good at
We should
Ubering.
probably change our middle names to Uber. We Uber a lot.
We don't Uber a lot. Okay. Don't make it sound like
we Ubered to Taco Bell one night. Yes, let's tell that story.
I can't.
Yes. So we were sitting here one Friday night.
Hold on, I'm going to get more wine while you tell this story.
I gotta tell a story about myself. I'm gonna be all by myself.
Alone.
I've never been on TV by myself.
Now you're alone. You're on TV by yourself.
So we went to Taco Bell. We wanted Taco Bell one night, and we decided, we had been partying a little bit. We decided we weren't gonna DoorDash because it was taking too long. We went and Ubered to Taco Bell. Ordered our food online, Ubered to Taco Bell. We figured we would just eat our Taco Bell and then Uber our way back. Well, when we get there, we couldn't pick our food up. We had to go through the drive-thru. So the Uber driver tells us, we're like, what are we going to do? We're going to get our food, but we can't. We're going to have to get out of this car and Uber back. So our Uber driver says, well, just call another Uber and I'll take the Uber and take you guys home. While we were sitting in the drive-thru at Taco Bell. So yes, we Ubered to Taco Bell, went through the drive-thru, Ubered the same driver, and came home and had our Taco
Yeah, because
Bell.
there's like some rule that you can't be like, take me here, do this, and then take me back home. They have to be like separate trips.
Yes, because once we arrived, I think he pushes whatever he pushed on his phone. Like the trip was.
I mean,
complete.
he did it legally the way that they're supposed to do. He didn't break
We
any
just
of the
never
regulations.
got out of his car.
It was hysterical. Yeah.
that was
Thank
the
God
first.
for Uber, though. I have to say
He
that.
got a really good tip
He
too,
did.
by the way.
Uber and Lyft. We don't really use Lyft.
We've never used Lyft.
Yes, we have used Lyft. I think we did. I feel like we did. No, maybe not. I thought we did up in Harrisburg, but I guess we didn't.
We Ubered in Ocean City the one time, and
I don't even want to talk
listen
about
to
that.
No.
Nope.
Listen, this is the truth tree. She don't have it anywhere. So
What's a truth tree?
I don't know. I'm just
What's a truth
telling
tree?
stories. People want to know about us, so they're gonna hear the zany adventures of Paula and Brian. We were in Ocean City one weekend, and we left.
Wait, let me preface this by saying we were in Ocean City because I was being presented
An award from the FOP,
From the
Fraternal Order of Police.
police. Okay. And God, they were so wonderful too.
Oh my God, red carpet treatment.
They treated us so nicely.
I took a beating because I'm in and that's a big joke that the firemen and the police give each other. I took a beating, but she had to
the Delaware cops were like
Yes.
amazing, and they took such
Perfect.
good care of us. And they had their, big thing down at Ocean City, and they took us out to dinner, and then we all got in cars, and we went to all different places, and we had a lot of fun at Baker's Island and Secrets, and we were having a blast.
We had a
in Ocean
blast.
City.
We got tired and it was time to go home.
Yes.
So the people we were with, they were like, no, we're not ready, whatever. So we're like, okay, cool.
I have to go to bed at like 9:00 at night.
This was Friday.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I think
No,
so.
this was Saturday.
Still,
It
I have to
doesn't
go to
matter,
bed
right.
at like 9:00 at night.
We were tired. And remember, I had a cold, so I wasn't feeling well
Yes,
either.
you were not feeling well.
So we get an Uber.
Ocean City, Maryland. And hello, shout out from East Wilmington. Hello.
So listen, we get an Uber and we're driving back to our hotel. And I said, I think she said, we don't have anything to drink if we get back to the hotel. And the Uber driver goes, well, I'll stop at a liquor store if you want. So I said, okay, yeah, that's fine. She gets out of the car. She barely shuts the door. I scream.
I just shut it like normally.
Like normal. It was, swear to God, it was normal. I go, stop slamming. I scream, stop slamming the goddamn door. Funny as anything. But anyway, while she was
I didn't.
While she was in the liquor store, I told the Uber driver she was in there holding the place up.
You told the Uber driver that I was going in to do an armed robbery.
She was going in to rob
store.
the place. His eyes got that big. It was
So I come out to the car.
But he didn't say get out and dip. So he was a good Uber driver.
I come out to the car and like he's looking at me like, and I've got my bags and I'm like, I got Malibu and pineapple, yay! Right. And he's staring at me and I'm like, what? What's wrong with the driver?
And like, of course, she shut the door.
I shut the door and Brian screams at me, stop slamming that effing door. And I'm like, I didn't. So I get in and then he tells me, he's like, I told the Uber driver that you were going in there to do
I told her you were going
an armed robbery. I'm like, are you kidding me?
And then she proceeded to tell the Uber driver, I really didn't go in to rob the place.
Because I had to let him know. Like I don't want that kind of reputation.
We try to have fun wherever we go. We try to have fun wherever we go. Why not? You only go around once,
What's everybody drinking tonight? I'm
drinking Tito's and lemonade.
That's his go-to. Oh, there's Tony.
Tony. Oh, boy. Hey, lads.
Tim Hartley just texted me, too.
Hey, lads.
So, Tim, if you're watching, hi. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, boy.
Tony, what are you drinking?
Yeah, Tony, what are you drinking? What's everybody else drinking, Tony?
Get a hold of yourself.
That's an inside joke.
We don't do inside jokes.
Oh.
Because everybody's inside. We're all inside.
Because of Corona.
Yeah, we all are inside because of Corona. This is crazy. I mean, this is nuts. Never in my entire life. Like, 9/11 was one thing. And, like, this is the second big, like, defining crazy moment of life. It's nuts.
Oh, my child.
No.
Hi, son. There's my child.
Dad.
Dad. He just says dad.
Oh, you're doing it vicariously. That's good. That's good,
Hi,
Arlene.
Dad. Yo, Dad.
Hi, Dalton.
Hi, son.
Oh, goodness.
Boy. Dalton, don't be mad at me. I'm not drinking. I'm drinking lemonade, son.
Just lemonade. You know your dad. He doesn't add or touch alcohol.
Nope.
Goodness.
How were the crabs, guys? Tell me. I'm talking to my son, too. Were the crabs good? And where did you get them?
It's like the first crabs of the season.
Yes.
Not even really a season yet.
They can't be Maryland crabs.
But they're probably good. Crabs are good.
Right. Crabs are good.
Damn, the camera really does add 70 pounds. To me.
Who said that?
Tony.
Lads, no, lads, I am this fat.
You're not fat at all.
What's he saying?
20, sorry.
Sorry, Tony. I'll go on a diet.
Stop it. You're perfect. Don't be ridiculous.
We should call. Should we call?
No, show everybody your tattoo.
My stillies?
What are you doing?
You said my tattoos.
You just got a new tattoo.
I got a new one right there.
And so did I.
She got a taco.
I got a taco, which is my favorite thing in the world.
And they're calling me.
Who's calling you?
I hung up on you, Tony. Call back. Hey, you should have known. I told you I was not going to tell them.
Well, they found out.
It's like being in prison with Tony. He knows everything and he sees everything. Tony is my buddy. Tony, if anybody doesn't know, he's probably gonna be calling back and he'll be FaceTiming me or something. He's a friend of mine at a volunteer firehouse that I belong to with my son and other friends. And
so Arlene says she can't drink. She had gastric bypass. So a couple of my friends had gastric bypass, and they do drink occasionally. They'll have a drink or two when they go out, but they have all said, like every single one of them, they definitely can't drink as much as they had before. Is that true? Listen to your voicemail on speaker. I wouldn't do that.
Tony Backus. Now I'm going to read it.
Because we're live.
It says, Tony, it says no voicemail to text. So I can't, nothing was there. So I don't know what you left me. Anybody?
Hi, Zach.
Oh, Zach's there too? Hi, Zach. Take care of my child, please.
I'm not even going to say what that comment is.
Should I answer that?
Don't answer it. Don't answer it on speaker.
I wasn't. Oh, I didn't. I thought you said like don't answer it.
This
Don't
has devolved into a
yeah,
mess.
this is becoming some shenanigans.
I think like 5 more minutes and we're probably going to wrap it up.
Yeah. This was our first one. What do you think? Should we do another one?
I think we should.
Should we do another Facebook
I
or
think-
not Facebook Live? YouTube?
No,
Live?
YouTube Live. I literally think we should tell your friends to stop calling.
I'll call back in 5 minutes.
I think we should do this like
Monthly?
no, weekly.
Weekly?
Definitely.
Well, we try to film weekly.
Yeah. But you know what? I mean, right now there's like what can we film? We were going to film. Okay. So we have plane tickets to travel to
North Carolina
yes.
to see my cousin.
South Carolina.
South Carolina. To see my family that I haven't seen for years.
Yeah, because Brian's family's they're from the South. Part of them are from the South. And we were going to go down there. We are going to go down there. I'm going to choose to think positively.
We are coming one way or the other.
Yes. If we have to drive.
If we have to drive, we're driving.
We'll do it.
We're there.
But the middle of May, we have plane tickets. And so Brian proactively got himself a bag.
Carry-on bag.
It's not a carry-on bag. It was supposed to be a carry-on bag. And he ordered from Amazon. And he didn't read the reviews. He didn't look into it. He didn't check anything. And he got a bag that's literally the size of my car. There's no way you can carry it on. It's bigger than the plane, actually.
Oh, right. I bought a
bigger.
sea trunk. I bought a sea trunk to carry on his plane.
You kind of did.
No, I did not.
You kind of did. Jonathan Becker.
Oh, that's JB. What's he saying?
JB and Cheyenne here also.
Oh,
Hi,
guys.
No, we're not 6 feet apart. We're not. We sleep in the same bed. We can't be 6 feet apart.
Oh, sometimes.
Shut up.
No, I bought a bag. The thing said
He bought a bag.
it said carry on.
It didn't say carry on.
And then
It's not carry on.
so I order it and
It
you
arrived,
can carry it on to the plane.
and they'll turn you around and tell you to go put that
So-
shit in the baggage hold.
My bet is that I'm gonna be able to get because we got pre-boarding. My bet is I'm gonna be able to get this bag on the plane.
Pre-boarding means nothing.
We're A,
We're A, but
which means we get on the plane first.
no, which means I get a window seat. It doesn't mean that you get to bring the fucking Titanic.
I'm
on
gonna
the
carry
plane.
this seat. It's not a sea trunk.
It's huge.
It's
Brian,
no bigger than the bag that I
enormous.
carry on now anyway.
That's not true. That's not true. But we were gonna do okay. So what I'm
Who's
saying is
hi. Oh, hi, JB.
we
Hi,
were
Shine.
gonna do a video where we tried to figure out if Brian's carry-on was actually a carry-on. Like measure it, figure out what you guys thought. But right now, I mean, I feel like in the middle of this mess, this coronavirus thing, like doing like silly videos and you know what I mean? I would just much rather go live and have drinks
Chill
with
out
people
and
be like,
Actually,
what's up?
kind of calm everybody down, and
Yes.
you need to laugh a little bit. We need to horse around a little bit because
Yeah.
this is serious. I mean, they're killing.
I'm
A
scared.
lot of people have died
I'm
because of
scared
this.
a lot of this.
I mean, so
Tony wants to be guest speaker next week.
yes, Tony, we will more than willing to come here and be whoever. Tony, Zach, Dalton, JB, Cheyenne. If you all want to be guests, let me know. They are
No.
blowing these comments up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can. Let them.
Yeah,
You want to come over? Come over.
but they're not supposed to. That's the problem.
Right. We can't have no more than 10 people. But if we're 6 feet apart, who's coming? Somebody's coming. Tony's coming. Hello.
Well, I don't know about that.
We'll know more in a week or two.
I think we're going to know more Sunday.
I think Sunday, some more things are going to happen. Not that I know anything inside scoop or anything.
No,
I just think
it's just if you look at the way things are going, the pattern.
yes. But good news is China's down. They're closing all their hospitals that have corona because they did what their United States is telling us to do.
What we're doing.
Stay in the house, quit messing around, and let this thing run its course.
Yes.
So
Well, I think that's going to do it for us.
Yes. Hope you liked our maiden voyage of YouTube Live. So
We'll
put
do
some
it again.
comments. Yes.
Yeah, leave comments.
Please.
We'll do it again. Thank you for watching.
Yes.
No, there will be no nudes.
No. Tony, stop. Tony, make it clean. This is PG. You missed the beginning.
It's R, actually.
We're all NC-17.
No, we're not NC-17.
It's NC-17. There'd be no
We're
boobs,
R.
but there's cussing.
Yes. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Don't do that. Stay healthy. Wash
Peace
your
out.
hands.
Bye.
Bye.